only been a couple of days since I pulled my back and we're out barrowing. But mega result. We're out with Oli Davies and he's caught a beautiful Fool's Spring Common from a crazy park lake in Buckinghamshire, so definitely one to watch out for because we've got some footage that quite frankly I haven't shot before.
Instagram worthy.
Bridget. Billy.
Oh, there's the capture, look. I was there for that.
Was you really?
Yeah. Touched its tail. And then saw it again many years later.
That's what you said about the mad trousers. You've got the matching shorts on there.
I'm going to send Garth a picture just to see if he can... I've got a cover shot on the wall.
Let's give you a little tour.
We should do something with these.
Right, see if you can hit a 180, Rich.
Can I hit the ball?
Can you hit the ball? Yeah.
What are we saying? What are we saying?
20s only.
It's been a long time since...
Yeah, sticks of fishing.
Yeah.
Just found Ollie what Ollie weighs all his fish on. Ollie, can you explain the scales, mate? Like weighing your suitcase or your commons or mirrors?
Don't be showing the core and fucking rod band, mate. I'll get in trouble. Jesus.
Oh shit.
Got a plane going overhead. It might give you some clue as to where I am, and I am the wrong side of the camera again. We've got some lovely lights going on, and our interviewee is going to be sat here in just a minute, and we're on a bit of a break between venues, but I think most of you might guess that we're at the famous Horton Lodge, one of the real hubs of southern carp fishing, and the pictures behind me are some of the most famous carp that have ever lived. But we're kind of excited because we're going to talk a little bit to Oli Davies about fishing this famous complex, but crucially after that, as soon as we're done here, we are going fishing with him, and he's going to fish his bushwhacker at like city ranges or something for giant carp. So, you know, exciting times. Oli! Oli! Here he is. Right.
Here he is. Da, da, da. You've seen Tony Hawk.
A lot of people can't bother to do juicy pulp and stuff like this. It's actually hard work putting it together and taking it apart again. No, it's going to take me 10 minutes, 10 minutes to put it all together. But the actual process of putting the rods out is really straightforward.
How many metres are we fishing on?
So that's 47 poles, which is about 70 metres, which is about 75 yards, give or take, which is about as far as I can cast.
What the bloody hell's going on? No, I thought you was having a oh no, 2 against 1. Give me an update. What's been going on?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Literally nothing. In fact, there's been nothing out.
Apart from one
Apart from the one that I caught.
skillet.
Skeleton, though we don't talk about it. It's too small. Small spell.
Where are we, Al?
M-O-L. We are on Kingsmead 1. We're in Trudy's. And here comes my mate Swan. It's the only activity I had this morning when that fuck was going through me line.
Nearly home time. Can he nick a bite? Hi, Dan. We are back in France.
It's supposed to be warm.
Right, so I'm currently splicing leg core and tying rigs.
I'm pulling hairs out my beard. I always do.
We're going on a little holiday again, aren't we, mate?
We are. We're going to catch Bridger a 40-pounder, but we can't wait because I forgot my scales and Bridger was relying on me to bring my scales. So we're going to have to catch like a 55-pounder to guarantee this.
Guarantee that it's big enough, yeah, that'll do.
If we catch a 40-pound tooth, you know we're lying.
But we've got another 4 hours to go, I reckon. We've been driving for 2.5 hours.
No, I've been driving for... Well, is that not including England?
Yeah, including England.
Not including.
No, I'm including.
We haven't been driving for 2 hours then, have we?
We're including England.
It took 2 hours to get to the tunnel.
Okay, 3.5 hours. Don't get smart.
We've been driving for about 5 hours.
Stop under-eyeing me on my
Call
log cam.
it two. How can you say we're driving for 2.5
Well, I've been driving
hours?
3.5 hours then. How long were you driving for?
About 5 hours.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been driving for 5 hours. I haven't been driving any hours, so
We've just been tying rigs.
been tying rigs by like a lunatic.
Used to lick the clips a lot, but licking clits had to stop. Cause y'all don't know how to act when the tongue go down below. Keep the funk flow. Really know I got the cleanest, meanest, cleanest. You never seen this, stroke of genius. So take that.
Is that it? Watch the door.
Fucking call it nothing, mate. It's nowhere near the... Driving man.
Yeah.
Is it worth topping up with a bit of petroleum motion lotion?
Could do. Need AdBlue as well.
We'll pay for it, son. You can't get free petrol in.
You could talk to the camera while you do that and tell them what you did.
I didn't do it.
Yes, you did.
Right. Let's have a board meeting.
You didn't pay for the petrol.
You paid for the stuff inside.
Right. Every single garage you went to.
Yeah, but those all pay at pumps.
Right, but you didn't tell me this one wasn't, did you? You
I just filled it up and said, oh, this one's different. This one we've got to go inside and pay for.
No, you didn't.
And we made coffees, we had a
You
piss.
just filled it up, went inside, and then where's the?
And what Elle don't understand is,
Oh, we came in last time.
this is where we done our intro.
Yeah, so we did our intro. Yeah.
18 times.
Cute. Oh shit,
What?
gone the wrong way.
Oh, great. That's unlike you.
Shut up.
But we're having a Burger King today, rather than a McDonald's.
Oh, I did this. Can I get in there? If that's it?
Oh, no.
I'll
Well,
park here, lorry.
we're a lorry, aren't we? Yeah, we're having Burger King.
Do you want a goat wrap? It's
It's not the crusty one, it's the crusty one.
crusty goat wrap.
This is not the same menu as England.
No. Well, it was.
There's loads in there.
I know. Where's the one I want? What do you want?
Look how good this is. Cheese and crispy onion.
Like England needs to up its game, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right, and things like this.
Even the sauces look.
Orange and peach, capuchin. Right, what have we got these?
Look at them.
So don't skip my eyes, my I'm just saying, I ain't saying much, I just small. It's funny because I never bust a small for a while.
Right, so
I'm gonna have to put a belt on. It's annoying me now.
You're annoying me.
Classic Elliot Gray style.
Right, okay, so we've driven. Right, we left England. I left my house at 12 o'clock today. It's now 10 o'clock UK time.
11:15.
10 UK time. So we've been driving for 10 hours, or travelling for 10 hours. We've just got to a lake that we were going to fish originally. We've looked on the map. The area we really fancied, just by looking at how shallow it is, and I've been here before, I fished the other lake over the road. That area has got 2 anglers in it. You can't fish from both banks, you only fish from one. We would admittedly have probably fished from the far bank and pleaded ignorant, but with the 2 guys there, I think the chances are the wind's blowing down there. It's 150 acres, big long lake, with the wind blowing into them swims. That's where we want to be. So with those two guys there, it pretty much writes that whole end of the lake off. So with that in mind, we're going to go to somewhere else. It's an hour and a half away, another location I've got. So there's a few lakes in the area. We're going to drive there because we want to start fresh in the morning with, you know, as much in our favour as possible. And if we waited till first light there, got up, you know, that's where we want to be, and we couldn't fish there even if we did see fish. So it seems like the best option. The lake, that lake's 500 metres wide, so because we can't fish the far bank, we need to be able to fish across to it probably, and we can't do that either. So we've not been able to fish on the far bank or the near bank at that end. We're gonna just we're gonna go somewhere new, and in an hour and a half we'll get there. At what time will that be? About 1 in the morning. But then we can go to sleep
For 3.5 hours.
for a few hours, yeah.
Right, so we've just left Paradise, which looks, well, apparently it's paradise. It's pitch black, but
Around here, mate.
last time El promised, I said I wouldn't hear a thing last time we went to France, and there was people walking around with dogs in the middle of the
Right,
day.
how beautiful and quiet was that place?
Yeah, in the dark it was quiet.
Yeah, but you didn't see it in the day.
And now we're apparently going somewhere that's a little bit more rugged, so apparently it's just a reservoir, but one day we'll fish somewhere beautiful.
We'll come back in the summer.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, we're just leaving Paradise at the minute and heading towards somewhere that's, I don't know, we'll see.
Beautiful as
Could
well.
be beautiful. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
I've got a feeling it's not quite as nice as this. though.
Yeah, it's with the Pine Tree Mountain.
This place is stunning, but you can't see it. 'cause
You can't
it's
see it
dark.
'cause it's dark. I said we could be driving through Basildon as far as I care.
We'll come back here on the way home. I'll show you it.
Oh, cheers. Only 2.5 hours out of our way. But yeah, we'll see. Right, I think we might have been driving for too long.
No, we ain't. We're not telling you the idea.
El's come up with this concept for a new website where we find ex-porn stars,
No,
maybe?
stop telling them.
And
Right, now you're telling them. Someone else does it. Go on, do you want to... I don't think you should tell
like
them.
taking SS3000s and stuff in places they shouldn't. How much a month would you pay to see
That.
an ex?
Not an ex-porn star, just a normal
No,
one.
you're not going to get mainstream ones to do it, mate.
Mate, let's get a start-up porn star. One who ain't really like making much dough out of it in a minute. We're 11 minutes away.
Get me out of this fucking car.
You won't be involved if you show an attitude like that.
I was going to be the CEO, but what was he going to call it? In pursuit of the largest.
Yeah, the largest, yeah.
So it's another night in a car park of Elliot Grey.
Bridger?
At least this one hasn't got the fucking risk of murdering man coming to get us. So yeah, this is us.
I'm trying to lock my car.
This is us for the night.
It's nice here.
It's days only, so
We're going to do nights.
we're going to do nights, but not tonight.
No, we're not going to do nights.
We're probably going to do nights.
They sound like absolute knobs.
The police are probably fucking asking for the bibbing man. I said to him, it'd be a really fun game if we just drove through sleepy villages without Horton down. So it's been about
like a hooligan.
that horn does not sound good, does it? Night, El.
Good night, Mike.
So we're up. Stoves on. And over there. How big is it, El? 140 acres?
145.
145. Days only. So, Elliot's sorting out some
Don't look.
Camerado kit. We're going to go and have a look. Oh, actually, there she is.
Ah oui, il y en a des grosses, les Hollandais viennent pour ça. Hollandais.
Yeah.
Néerlandais. Bien. Carp.
Yeah.
Carp. Femelle. Transporté.
Ah,
Vivant.
fake.
Vivant.
Yeah.
Ils partent pour repeupler. Faire papa-maman avec les cartes. Bon, on vous laisse.
Au revoir.
Au revoir. Nous les Français, on devrait parler anglais, mais pourtant on l'apprend un peu à l'école, mais on n'est pas doué pour les langues.
Au revoir.
That's me, pal. We just had a chat.
You don't understand a fucking word he just said, do you? What did you say?
Carp.
Grande.
No, he went papoop.
Oh, really?
He made, from what I can make out, he said female carp are this big and they've been took out.
That's good to know.
But he could have said he could have been saying anything was that big.
Why do you sit like a Chinese person who's fucking
You know this is my stance.
strange, isn't it?
Listen, I
Your hips should never go that far down, mate.
I can go lower than that.
Elle used to be a stripper. Elle used to be a stripper.
look, this is how I sit. That's my that's how I would sit. Can you not do that?
No, of course I fucking can't. No. I'll not get up if I do that.
It's prime for cameras though, look. I'm like a little tripod. You recorded me? You're just like this. Wobbling around. And I'm just tripoding the hell out of it. Look at my suntan. Look how bad it is. Yeah. Nothing else to say. Why don't you address the camera? You're good at dressing them. You're good at dressing Knobcam. It's your baby after all. No? Don't want it. Bridget doesn't want it. Okay, we're waiting for it to get dark. And potentially I've just seen a couple on the far side. Bridget thinks they're birds. Or they're what? Really close to the bank.
Really close.
But I've definitely seen some that weren't close to the bank. They looked about 50-60 yards out, so we'll see. The light is fading, so we haven't got that long left. The first couple of ones I saw, didn't think about zooming in with a camera to actually like get a proper look. That idea came later. So I don't know about the first couple. The second and third ones, they weren't birds. Might not have been carp. It's a long way away, and the splashes weren't massive, but they're not going to be from head pokes, and they weren't all boshing out this morning, were they?
No. No, they were like that, some of them.
Yeah, subtle. Exactly.
Or small.
That's birds, right next to the wall.
Yeah, I think the ones right next to the wall might be birds. But
Well, I can see pretty close. Did you see a bird?
I can see inside the wall with this
If you
camera.
zoom in and there's no, if you zoom in on two, right? What was that? It was not a bird, mate. That was my. What was that? That was exactly where I saw the last one, though, right next to that house.
So, we've just been watching all morning, and so far all we've seen is.
Nothing.
So we don't know what we're doing yet. Obviously we didn't do the night, so we're ready to roll if we have to. It's a lovely morning. Boats on the van, ready to go. But we'll see. If we don't see nothing here.
Oh, by the way, I'm not sure why, but when I took the spoon out of my cup, I put it in yours. I don't know why I did that. I thought I should let you know.
Cheers, mate. Guy out of Jumanji. He's fucking him, mate.
Morning.
Right, so we're at our third venue. We haven't caught up with these guys for a little while, so
Technically, depends if you want to class that one. We're at our third site. We're at our third angling site.
come here and shine the light on this, please.
Cut to the chase. People are going to lose interest.
Down there's a car.
Let me shine it on you. You can tell the story.
I'm not telling the story, but
Go on, tell the story. Just tell us what happened. Like, go back through what it was like.
What the whole moment was like?
Yeah.
Well,
Bridge just caught a fish, basically.
I went out there and saw a £6 ghosty.
Yeah, he saw a £6 ghosty. Go on, carry on your story.
I dropped it thinking we weren't going to catch nothing.
Then what happened?
I've caught one. And it's not a £6 ghosty.
I saw a ginormous catfish.
It
was right underneath me in the boat. It was really big and it was actually quite scary, yeah.
But we're going to fish a days only bit up the top.
Yeah, we're moving today. There's 2 lakes.
I found out most of the lakes we've been to, you're not allowed to night fish, and we wanted to do the night last night. So
Yeah, we come to France for 3 days to do day sessions in March.
But we caught.
We've caught 2 rods there, 1 rod remaining there. And we're just loading the car. Last couple of bits to go. Rods are ready to put out on the other lake. They're all done and dusted. Bit of bait there. And that's it. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning. Been up since 4.
As soon as it gets light, we're out of here.
No, as soon as it gets light, we'll get your fish out.
Obviously, yeah, then we're out of here. We'll just go and leave it out there.
Morning.
Morning, Michael.
A lot's happened since we last spoke to you. That is.
A lot has happened. When did we last meet?
Feel like we. I don't know, I think it was quite a while ago, mate. So,
My lens is bigger than yours.
bet mine zooms further. But yeah, I managed to catch one last night. I'll lay some shots in now. Just be like putting the carp on a pile of bricks.
Yeah, should probably wet that first. Let's do this. Let's get the carp out.
Well, there we go. It's nearly £40 that. Definitely an upper 30.
He's heavy.
How much are we buzzing with that?
Massively.
Right, we're just about to do some water shots. I think Bridge is going to drop it, so if it's the last time you see us, it's because he's a fucking useless bastard and he did. But we want some water shots.
I won't drop it.
So I'm going to do him some.
See you later, mate.
That was Mike's fish. It was, how big do you reckon it was? 38?
Between 37 and 39.
Okay. Yeah, so
38?
yeah, an absolute result. We had a total mare yesterday. Changed. I don't remember the last thing we said, but we changed venues. We went here, there, and everywhere. There's weird rules in France. It's not like in the UK where the kind of rules are just pretty much the same. Different areas of the country you can't night fish. Different lakes you can use a boat, can't use a boat. Certain parts of the lake you can night fish, other parts you can't night fish. It's like really confusing. Obviously we don't speak a word of French, so yeah, it can be hard, but due to those rules, we spent pretty much a whole day yesterday umming and ahhing, thinking we were going to do something, then not. But we did get the rods out last night about midnight, and we just caught a carp. 4 o'clock this morning?
4 o'clock.
I saw a massive catfish as well last night.
I really wanted you to catch that.
Huge catfish.
I don't even have to go back
Found
to
a
bed.
really nice spot. And then I saw a bream, and I was like, oh, if I put it on that spot, I better catch that bream. And then 2 seconds later, I saw this giant catfish. And then I was thinking, if I put it on that spot, I'm either going to catch the catfish or the bream. So I didn't put it on the spot, then I lost the spot, then my head torch died. Yeah, carnage, but
it's gin clear. You can go in the boat and just.
Look. That's like, I bet that's 5-6 foot, 5 foot at least. Can you see it well in there?
You can see the bottom.
Imagine you can.
Just looks like they've carried on the grass.
It is tap clear, yeah. Weedy, it's the bollocks, epic lake. Absolutely love it here. Can't beat a clear lake, can't beat a clear, weedy gravel pit with snags and big carp, and this place has all of those. So yeah, we're in our element. I've got 2 rods out, we moved this morning. What's that?
Look, bream.
Oh yeah, there's a camera.
Do not go near my rods, bream.
Might be one of them giant. I caught a giant rudd last
Yes.
night. We can lay that
We
on
can have the pictures in
now.
now. It was, so I've got a size 9. It was like this much bigger, easily another hand's width and a bit bigger than my shoe. I'd say it was a size 9.5, as in half of another
Not
size 9.
size 9.5 then.
Not a size 9.5, but a size 9 plus a half of a size 9.
To be a 13.5.
Size 8 is shoes. But it must have been. It had to be £3. It was heavy. It was heavy. Was it a rud or a rope?
It was a rudd.
It was a rud.
I sent it to Dave this morning.
Yeah, big red fin. I'm looking at the screen. I should be looking at lens. Hi everyone.
Els caught one. A lovely one. We've just had some.
Stop sending my pictures around, Bridger. They're already on the internet. There's a man. What's this?
It's your carp, mate.
There you go. This is what Bridger's had. Can you see that? That's what Bridger's had. About 38, we reckon. Oh, try zooming in rather than putting the thing in.
2-man job.
There you go. And that's the one I've just had. Lovely carp.
Right, El. You wash your teeth since you've been here?
No, forgot my toothbrush. You ain't brushed your teeth since you've been here.
I have.
You've got a toothbrush. Have you?
Yes, mate.
On the sly, I didn't see that.
Yes, mate, yeah. I didn't want to make you feel bad, now I'm doing it in front of you.
I wanted to borrow it. Which are actually offered to the wonky horizon, by the way. Still wonky. Still.
I can't even see the screen.
Bridget wanted me to borrow his toothbrush the other day, which is weird. Don't even like biting chocolate bars, people bit them.
El caught another one.
Oh yeah.
It was just like him, fat, round and grey.
I meant to say, whilst I held that up, we'll call this one Bridger. But I didn't say it.
What one size is it? He's a fat carp.
He is fat, isn't he? Look, it's bigger than the last one, and he's but a totally different shape. What a carp that thing is. Crazy shaped thing. But a lovely fish, proper slate grey, white colour all around his mouth. Well, I do like a grey one. Perfect condition. Buzzing, really, really chuffed. We were talking a little while ago, are these fish going to come back? And it looks like they have. I'm sure I saw this fish yesterday, I could be wrong, but it really does look very, very similar to one of the carp that I saw. And as I'm sure you can probably guess, this one was very different looking to all the other ones that were there. We'll never know, but it's a good sign. If he is a returning fish, you never know what could turn up next. But are we going to stay? That's the question. We might even change venues yet. Who knows? But for now, let's talk about the carp. Happy as Larry. Lovely job. Let's get him home. Right, we're half loaded up. Quite a lot of things to go, but
Apologise for my lack of check-ins, because Els had me too busy work to get knocked
sorry for the lack of dob cam footage. All come good last night. And oh shit. Yeah, caught a big carp. Don't know how big it is. We didn't bring any scales, but £45 all day. So happy days. We stayed here to try and catch a big one, and we did. Now it's time to go home. Say bye, Bridger. Bye. Hopefully they can see you. Just in case they couldn't see you, say bye again.
Bye. Because you are live on the Cypography vlog, Rich. Thanks, pal.
That's definitely going in.
Where are we? What are we doing? Stop breaking things. These ducklings are now my arch nemesis. I'm gonna get them.
Remember you got the grape?
Yeah, I nearly got the grape as well. So this morning I've had a close encounter with a grape. And 2 close calls with the ducklings.
Probably just going to get them on knob cam. They keep going into those bushes and they're not even coming out for the chops. There they go. There's one, look, easy, right. Gaz is baiting him off the edge. They love it. Little and often, Gaz. Anything say spring more than zigs and ducklings.
Daffodils.
It's true.
Pretend to be gathered.
Together. I'm too big to ever be Gaz.
You are too big to be Gaz.
I'm not sure what angle I should do this in. One's a bit explicit, isn't it?
What's it called? The
Happy baby.
Happy Baby.
Your back, Gaz. Stretching your back out.
Yeah, and your legs. Yeah.
You did not look like a very happy baby. What other moves you got?
Let me get my rods out.
Yeah, go on, do that first. We're gonna come back later for more yoga with Gaz.
I'm really quite stiff. What do you reckon I'd get with downward dog in, Gaz? Hang on, let's see if we can do downward dog. That's what it is, isn't it?
Downward dog is hard, mate. Yeah.
Like that? Oh, that's actually quite good.
Yeah, that's not bad, mate.
I'm pretty stiff. I'm going to try Happy Baby.
That's right, happy baby.
I'm going to go with something more like that.
Your arms are no way long enough to reach your feet, are they?
They are.
Yeah, you got to hold on to your feet, Rich.
Do you feel like revitalised?
My back needs a bit of stretching. Yeah. I think to complete this picture, we need to see you doing it now.
What do you want from me?
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll come back to it. We'll get Gaz to sort you out and move when you do it. You there, what?
Oh, me and mate. It's all kicking off this morning. The master's at work.
No camera there.
You! Guys. Those are the ones you come to walk for. That's a lovely car.
Happy with that one, mate?
Made up.
Look to me, Gaz.
Take them all day long.
Gaz, look to me.
Or just one a day. It's fine too. Wider. Can't, it's as wide as I'll go.
I meant me, not you.
I've been practicing my yogi squat. That's about as good as I'm getting currently.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's not too bad to be fair.
Praying to the carp gods.
So, you got to keep.
I'm going to come forward from the wall.
Oh, hang on. Oh no, it's just on there. There we go. So, you got to get your back straight. Keep your heels and your feet flat. That's it. And get your elbows inside you. That's it. Force your.
That ain't fun, is it?
Not really, no. It's harder than it looks.
Yeah. Go on, Rich.
I did.
You got your best yogi squat. Come on.
Why have we not, Rich?
Oh, I feel a bit stressed.
Come on, Rods.
This is what is in Gaz's morning mix.
Not mine.
It's actually Richard's, but
Big Rich's via Oz.
rating out of 10? Good?
It's that claggy, I can't talk.